Good evening, listeners. Good evening, viewers. My name is Emmanuel Echampong. I'm the brain behind D.N.C channel. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share the mission statement for D.N.C channel. I'm the founder of the D.N.C, which is D.N.C channel in short. A little background about the D.N.C. The D.N.C came about after careful observation of how some media houses and TV stations or platforms have been picking up and amplifying lies for politicians and corporations. They were spinning facts, purporting false narratives, purposely to promote the agenda of some political characters, institutions, and certain institutional bodies. So we decided to create a cable or a platform that will be very unique. And the motto of the D.N.C is truth and tradition. Some of our objectives is to purport factual, honest, not biased, complete, straightforward reportage. Not emotionally going up and down on coverage, bringing morality back into journalism. I mean real journalism, honest, old-fashioned journalism. And we're also going to present the facts and let the readers and viewers decide. We'll report on most pressing issues of our generation. And we'll also hold government institutions accountable, expose corruption, and promote good governance. And human rights catastrophe is something that is on our table. The D.N.C is a fearless, independent media broadcast that will be airing and viewing globally in different languages. The D.N.C is not for any corporation or political agenda. We will serve our listeners and stay that way no matter what happens. We've envisioned and we are anticipating for the challenges, the difficulties that will come our way. Our researching and our presenters have availed themselves for those challenges. The drive for D.N.C is consistency, perseverance, that we know that faith produces perseverance, and hard work we can get to our destination. At this point, we are entreating each and every one to be part of this community. Because the long-term goal of D.N.C is to establish a justice for all projects, especially for indigent clients, people whose fundamental rights or human rights has been violated, but they can't afford the legal fees to pursue or to redress their issues. That's what the D.N.C will in the long run stand for. So at this time, we are creating a very big community. Irrespective of your background, being your tribe, your ethnicity, your origin, your alien, everybody is welcome on board. The D.N.C will be airing on almost all the social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, TuneIn. And the good news is in a couple of months, we intend to develop our own app that you can subscribe with your Android or with your iPhones. For now, D.N.C is going to run a couple of programs from Monday to Friday. The D.N.C will be running a political show from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And on Monday afternoon, from 2 to 3 p.m., we designed a program called Face the Nation GH. Under the Face the Nation GH, We will be addressing international news. We'll be talking about international politics. We'll be talking about rebuilding Ghana. And we'll also be addressing trending issues. And on Thursday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., there's a program called Dear Business that will focus on empowering Africans to be independent from corporate jobs, breaking away from routine jobs for them to own their own businesses or ventures. That one will be engaging in investment. We'll be getting experts on board to educate us how to set up companies, and those with innovations, and those that are planning to roll their ideas back home to develop their country. Because the D.N.C. actually, our goal is to be the face and the voice for Africans in diaspora. And on Fridays, we will repeat the Face the Nation G from 2 to 3 p.m. And from 6 p.m. to 7:30, we'll have an ultimate sports show. I know most Africans, that is our main sport. And Saturday and Sunday, where we have most of our programs. From Saturday morning, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., we will have the Power of Love. If you want to listen to good songs from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s to contemporary day, follow us with the Power of Love. And we also have what you call the Professional Hour from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. We will get experts on board to educate us about our health, our immigration and immigration reforms, our financial planning, our kids' education. And on 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., we will have an ultimate program, Hit GH. It's a political show that will be hosted by Almighty Kosovo. He's been known in most of the airwaves. He will be engaging the political parties and addressing issues, especially towards these elections, United States and back home. And on Sunday, the tradition of most Africans, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., we know evangelism is actually falling apart in most African communities. So we intend to bring some Orthodox pastors, evangelists, preachers, and charismatic leaders to give free service on salvation, which seems to be the ultimate goal of every religion. And from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., we will have Dear Business. And at the Dear Business, we will be replaying what we did on Thursday. So even if there are new issues or about investment, we can add them on Thursdays. And finally, on Sunday evening, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., we've designed a program called the Dark World. Irrespective of your religious background, even if you're a Muslim, belong to any of the three sects, being a Shia, Sunni, or Ahmadiyya, belong to the Christendom, Judaism, Shintoism, Hinduism, Church of Luciferian, we are learning if there is something beyond our physical world. Not people that have read, but people with experience, that have experienced it, that have tested it. We'll get them on board and train us. We're going to learn something about angelic world, what actually goes on. So for now, these are the programs that we have. And I may not be able to end without bringing on board what has actually bemoaned humanity in this contemporary time. I'm referring to the COVID-19. Today I listened to WHO. About 648,000 people have died. They are not with us anymore. We'll observe a moment of silence for these people. And about millions of people have been infected with this virus. So now to the dead, may the good Lord keep their soul. It's God who knows, and it's God who takes. He gives and He takes, precisely. And now to their friends and their families, may the Lord strengthen them in moments like this. And to the living, let us follow all the CDC regulations. Let us wash our hands frequently. Let us not touch our faces with unclean hand. let's use hand sanitizers that has been approved by the FDA or Federal Drug Administration or your local federal drug authorities. The ultimate about the guidance is the social distancing, because the virus is an airborne. Let us keep the 6 feet part away, and we wish everybody good luck as we collectively battle this COVID-19. And as it stands right now, I know some countries have seen the phase 1 of it, and some are also jeering to see the phase 2 of it. Today, WHO announced that the COVID-19, they have extended 3 months emergency because it's going up. So from August, September, October, they've declared that as an emergency month due to the COVID. So let's take it very serious, because human lives matter so much. And now I may not be able to leave here without acknowledging certain personalities that have been a brain behind our software and our hardware programming for the D.N.C production team. Isaac from China, who has helped us so much with our software. Emmanuel Upokubona, Melbourne, Massachusetts. He's been helping us so much with our background, with our hardware setup. My brother Joseph, who has also been very strong on production. On behalf of the management and our presenters, I will say a big thank you, and we are grateful. And finally, we encourage each and every one to subscribe to any of our platforms. If you really want to get a real journalism that believes in truth and tradition, you are sick and tired of people spinning the facts, purporting falsehood, creating their own pictures, the only option for now is DN News Channel. You are all welcome on board. Thank you. You have a very good evening in your respective homes or your destinations. God bless you all.